hook this one up. There you go. Hang on. There you go. Yep, raise her on up. There you go.
Where do you want it at?
Let's pull her back. Let's put her over here on the ground. Okay. Go ahead and lower her down. Just drop her right down on the ground. Okay. There you go. Okay.
Is there any reason you want?
We're good now. Raise her up a little more. There you go. How's it looking now?
That's pretty good.
You get the wheels released?
Yeah.
4-man's forklift, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Where the battery's bad, or he just wants?
Oh yeah, this has been setting for 4 or 5 years.
Really?
These batteries. Yeah, he's got a gas golf cart. There you go.
Oh.
He's got a gasser and he's got this electric. He's got a Yamaha that is just as pristine as this one. This one?
Yeah.
Avid golfer, I guess. Maybe we should use both pieces of plywood, you know? Go ahead and lower that down. Okay.
I'm gonna put the brake on here.
All right. Let's pull her back. Got it?
Yeah.
Let's bring it down on this side. Okay.
Got her?
Yeah, let's keep it on the cement, and this way we get. Saves on the back.
Yeah.
Okay. A little lower.
Yep.
There you go.
Got her now?
Got it.
Yeah, there's quite a mess under there, ain't there?
Yeah, it is. This thing is a big old corroded mess. We used some baking soda and washed the batteries with baking soda, and we'll mix up more and we'll spray it
Yeah.
with the sprayer and wash it out good. I figured tomorrow we'll put the lithium battery in.
Yeah.
This way everything will be good and dry. Hard to believe yesterday it was 50 degrees.
I
Today
know.
it's already almost 80.
And they still won't have the pool heater fixed.
No. Wash out the cart, wash the batteries. All right, we are going to install a Chins 48 volt or 57 volt battery in this cart. This is a club car. This has got this plastic riser here, and we've been successful in the past of just taking a vibratory saw, and I gotta put the battery in it, and we cut this off, this riser. And we'll cut it right here, cut this out, and then the Chins battery will sit right in here, and we'll put some blocks on either side to to get it to so the battery won't slide side to side. And I think this one we'll be able to remove the charging wires. We'll probably just leave this open plug in the front. I don't think I need to 3D print a thing for it, because we're going to end up putting a charging port or a bulkhead in it to allow an extension cord to charge the battery, and we'll have the charger off to one side. So that's the plan so far. Pretty good.
Yeah. Is that gonna get up high enough though?
Well, this wire would be removed. That one there gets removed. That one we'll have to contend it with it. Okay, good. And I wanted to jack this cart up too, and get it on a jack stand so the wheels are off the.
Okay.
Now with that smaller wire go over, this will go over the battery, won't it? Yeah.
Yeah, this is gotta go.
Then we're going to take that over the battery.
Yeah. Okay, this is the hot.
So there is the battery charger.
I'm gonna change this terminal, I think.
Yeah, it does need to be replaced or cleaned.
I don't know, what do you think? Looks kind of roached out there.
I gotta get my other glasses on.
To me, it looks kind of nasty.
Yeah, it does.
Trace, you got a winter jacket on.
Charlie, it's warm out there. Yeah, this is. I think we're gonna replace that whole end. That is roached pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's corroded in pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll be doing that in this project. So how's Charlie this morning?
Tired?
I was up freaking till 11:30.
That's how long I was up.
I
I was up till 11:30 last night.
hour one and I'm driving. What the hell, man? You just thinking
They wouldn't die on you, would it?
Wouldn't die.
So
then it wouldn't go, but
So
the
what,
lights were still on.
Charlie was trying to do, we're recording, what Charlie was trying to do was run down his battery on his cart, on his Chin's Lithium, because his Bluetooth reading was off to what the actual battery was. So the concept is and what they say is, Chin's tells us to drain the battery down all the way, then recharge it, and then the thing will show 100%, which it does now, right,
So
Charlie?
we're gonna put the
post.
battery on this so the poster here.
Yep.
Okay. There.
Here, I got one side. Slop her down, Ray. Yeah, Jack's still taking off. Look at that. Just get it in, and then we'll take these wires here, throw them out of the way. We'll slide this way
Toward you?
towards you. Oh. Okay. See, what we're gonna do is this harness. Leave it there on the end of the battery. Almost centered. Wow, look at that. Hell, that sits right in there. Oh, there's a center hump right there.
Yeah.
It's kind of nesting it. Hell, that's good. Then we'll just put a block here.
Yeah.
Screw a block of wood down. Yeah, otherwise it'll slide.
Unless you're bringing it down this way further. Let it rest up against here.
Well,
I don't know.
well, yeah, we could do that too. It gives you plenty of room for other accessories, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can put
So
your
let's look
charger-
at it. Let's see what it looks
charger
like.
on that side.
Let's see what it looks like.
mounts right on the screw. You can just slide a board right in there. Or can't you?
Yeah, we'll put a board right on it, cross it, and screw it down.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
That's not a bad idea, is it?
Charger and everything.
The charger's got plenty of room for the charger and everything. Yeah, agreed. And then this will be out of the way.
Here.
Yep, and we'll put a new end on that. Well, actually, it's going to be. This will probably will reroute this positive over to this side because we're gonna make all of our connections. Remember, we got the disconnect.
Right.
We're gonna use the disconnect, and we gotta figure out where to put the disconnect at. And all you do is turn it on, turn it off. So when he leaves, he's in Winter, Texas. Huh?
Looks like I got on my trolling order.
Yeah, yeah. Now, so the question is whether we mount this back here.
Oh, he doesn't do it. He doesn't want to do it through his phone. He shut it down.
He's old school. He's in his.
So he don't do that.
He's older.
Crap.
So we could either mount this right on the block. We can lay a 2x4 flat down and mount this on the 2x4. That might be a good way to go.
Yeah, should go right in the tank.
Okay.
Now,
So I'm gonna put this.
did you bring any lumber with you?
Oh, he said he had some.
I have.
I can go get some.
No, I have a piece of 2x4.
I got 2x6. I got 2x4s.
No.
Use it here.
Yeah, we're using it. Let me grab another 2x4. A white.
We're all right. We just can't think this morning.
Here.
You guys up late too?
Well,
I was up to 11:30.
So
Here you go. Here, grab that.
no.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So that'll stop the battery from sliding, and that we'll mount that on it. So I'm going to grab a couple screws to run in there. I think we'll use just some pole barn screws. You think? Quarter-inch drive.
Yeah. Whatever. We gotta hook the cables up anyway first.
Yeah, I think what we'll probably do is this one a good one? Or let's choose from these. See if there's a cable that we'll use to go from positive down to that switch is. Now I've had other cables. Let me grab those too, because I might have some red ones too. Right here, maybe this is. Here's the variety of cables.
Okay.
So find one, maybe if it's already red, because that's what we're going to bring is positive down. And otherwise, we're going to tape the wire in.
That one doesn't have any ends. Yeah.
The zipper's on top there, the orange. Where is screws?
There we go.
I can order
That'll
too.
work.
Oh, nice and short.
I'll go from here. Which is still.
That one's pretty thick.
Yeah. Well, it carries the load better.
Yeah, it's cold.
Cause it's
It's
got
got
to
a
go.
nice coating on it too.
Yeah.
Nice soft
So you
rubber.
can go down to there. There. What do you think? I'll probably move it over here. What do you think? A little
You
longer?
got the driver over there, okay.
That'll work. A little closer. Just how you gonna have a line?
We have to go here. Down.
Which one's positive?
Doesn't matter. I don't think.
All right. So I drive this on there.
What's that?
So I drive that board down, screw the board in
Yeah.
real quick.
No,
Get that over with.
I thought we had a good cable here, but I think it's gonna be a little short.
Now, what do we have behind here? We're clear. Oh, got this one here. Yeah, yep. I just wanted to see where we were. Okay. Actually. I don't know if we even need 4.
No, I think 2 would be.
It's not going to go anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, let's
Let's put one on that corner there.
way out here.
There you go.
That's nice and tight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You have to use that long one, huh? I think it doesn't matter, like you said. 'Cause when it's open, it's open.
So
When
did you
it's
find
closed,
a
it's closed.
cable that'll work?
He's He's got.
Well,
there's
I'm
a
thinking
short
about this
That
one
might
here.
be a little tough to get in there.
This is kind of heavy.
Yeah, that's too short.
Too short. Okay, that goes there.
I don't have any problem. We can use a black one, and we'll, because it doesn't have to
Yeah.
be a huge cable. This actually,
How about this one? Here. That one's gonna be
get that other one.
this one. They're about the same, I think.
There's another one there. Get that one. Foot long. Let's see how that looks. Look at here. That'll work.
Okay.
So we already disconnected this in Bluetooth, so we're
Yeah.
good there. Grab a. The wrench is
13.
up here. It's up here. I know right where I left it. Or call me a liar. I don't know where I left it.
Yeah.
Oh, I found it. It's in my pocket. Okay.
Knew you had it, huh?
I knew I had it. See, I think what we'll do, we'll hook the charger up, so the charger will come off the top.
Yeah.
No. Okay, now, so we take this one. This is nice and clean. We take this one here and this one here, and put that on there. Okay. Now here we could use that other top. Oh, you can't use these, but no,
Yeah, I'll let it mark it in there.
yeah, we'll take this and this here as well. Now, right, that's what we'll do like that. Put this on top of that. So that's my head. Like that, right? Okay. And then tighten that up. Okay.
Now we get it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, never.
Okay, now, so we'll take this now. And this now to this side. And switch now. Switch. Off is there, on is there. So we put it this way. We turn it like that. Off. Right now it's on. So we'll bring this on this side. We need to find a wrench to fit that socket. I can see quarter. Oh crap, I got this this size. Good 3/8. That's right. That's it. Okay. I got my weight thing up there. Okay, so I have decent spin on me for it. Look at that. Yeah, one more. Take her off.
Good.
Find my glasses. Let's see. Crap. There we go. There we go. That's now the right size.
For certain.
For certain. Now, was there a... Yeah, the lock washers right there. Chinese lock washer. Cheap lock washers. See, yeah, because he doesn't have a smartphone on it, so we're gonna make this, like I said, old school. So we just, there we go. That's good. Tighten. One more. Now,
Now you need another cable over there.
well, now we need a variety of cables, right? This cable,
That's the ground.
that's the ground.
Hot's over there.
You're gonna have to drill that out.
The one that was.
We're gonna put a new end on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't even fit neither, but we're gonna end up putting a new end on it because we're gonna put this in so it's like this. I think we'll put. I should have put some heat shrink over that, but we'll tape that. We'll just get some good tape around it. So we don't need this, do we?
I don't know. What would be hooked up?
Well, I think it was originally for something like that because there's no connectors
You pulled
here.
all the wires up.
Right,
I
so
don't
I
know.
think we're fine. It's there. So we're gonna cut this off
Yeah.
right here, and we're gonna go ahead and find,
And then
before I cut it, I wanna find
find the end for it first.
we soldered a new end on this, and we're letting it cool. So here, George, here's the buck transformer. That needs to be planned in the circuit too. So we gotta drop 48 volt down to 12 volt.
This has got a fuse on it. Here.
Does it? Okay. Well, we're still gonna go into a fuse block. Well, wait, we don't need to.
No, because that's.
Because we had 48 volt up here. We'll tap into when we put we're gonna end up drilling a hole in the dash and put a gauge in on the dash too.
'Cause this is all pre-wired, so we gotta.
Input voltage, between 36 and 96 volts. Thin red wire is input positive, thin red. So his input positive.
So that must
Oh,
be
here it is. Good.
fuse on.
Yeah. And so actually we could take that and we'll just put this ring terminal on here and go direct. We don't even need to, yeah, because it's already fused, to your point. So let's do that. So we're going to strip this out. We learned one thing, we don't use the connectors that come with those instruments. Because they are not, in fact, I'm going to go, because this is a yellow terminal, and this is actually pretty small wire, I don't have a 3/8 blue, so I'm going to wrap this, fold it over here,
Yeah.
and then get it in here. There we go. Now we're going to crimp it. Okay. So this one will be the positive, and then we'll have a negative that we'll pull off it too. So I think this is probably cool enough now.
Okay.
Yep, it is. I'm gonna go ahead and just look at that. Learned this from earlier. Better have this clamped with vice grips to do any drilling on it. Because you got to take that little burr out of there. There it is. It's out. Okay. We'll let that smaller wire be underneath. Get that lock washer
There you go. There's the connect.
and the connect.
Wrenches down there. Seems like overkill to use half-inch wrench.
Yeah, half-inch wrench on it. Now my wrench set.
That's a pretty good thread. Nothing. Oh,
There we go. Yeah, she's good and tight. We're done with that.
Good and tight, huh?
Good and tight. Now, let's put that up here so we don't lose that nut. We're going to go ahead
I
and
don't want to rip that out, okay? If you
Yeah.
want to pull it right out of the
put
glass.
this on here. Oh, I wanted to tape this wire here. I buy this tape. This is probably the best tape you could possibly get. It's I've used it as an electrician for years. It comes from Nebraska Irrigation. And it's used, it's tile, it's called Amazing Tile Tape. You can buy it on Amazon. But we have used it to do high lines. I mean, it's electrical tape, but it's heavy. It has the best adhesive ever, the whole bit. Now I need to find some screws that are long enough to go through that and into the wood.
All right, wait.
Yeah. Right now it's on. There it's off. We're gonna screw it in right like that. That'll work, won't it?
I'm gonna hold that.
Sure. Let me get one. Here, I got it now. Let me try one screw here. Get it going. Okay.
Come over.
Different size.
I don't know.
Some
Make it one.
Oh, they get-
got a little pig in there. That won't be weird.
I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Yes, this one needs you to stamp goofy.
Okay, let me try it. One at a time.
Try that one. I think that's the one that's screwed up.
Okay. Okay, it's working.
Killed two birds with one stone there.
Yeah. Well, that's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the switch. When he goes and leaves for the summer, he can just flip this to red. Okay. And then this is going to go. Now we need a breakout. We got our ground. We got our ground wire That is right,
Where did it?
Right here.
Yeah.
right there. Yes, thank you. We'll clean this a little bit.
Hmm? Oh yeah,
What's that?
bird. Looks like a thrush.
Oh, it's probably mockingbird. I'm gonna give that a. I wonder if we should try to soak that and get some solder in there.
It's warm.
It's out of the wind.
Mockingbirds are actually pretty friendly birds.
Yeah.
They come up and they get the dog treats we give to.
But they mock you.
Mark them down. Roof, roof. Give me a treat.
Yeah. He's over there now.
Yeah, it was warm.
Gotta remember to make sure he's not in here when you close the door.
Yeah, a bird shit all over the place.
Yeah. Eggs.
Eggs.
Our warm place with eggs.
Yeah. Hey, at the price of eggs right now, we'll take them.
Yeah.
Come on, baby, give us some
Wow,
eggs.
need 4 of them. Eggs
Yeah.
one.
I was kind of thinking about that. I did some, pickled eggs, and I boiled some quail eggs, and actually that worked out pretty good. They're really tasty, and well, we got to have a black breakout here, and this one is your charger,
Yeah,
and then we have
that one.
this is the ground. We're gonna put it like this, and we're not gonna put a cover on this one. That's bullshit. Excuse my language. Okay.
You know, we gotta.
Yeah, here's a Phillips. I want to tighten up the Phillips head. Okay. And again, we took our Bluetooth and shut off our power on it. We're going to just take this and cut it right about here. Strip this out. And we may have to derate the wire a little bit for a Wago block. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we got to strip back farther. The Wago's not going to give you much room. So all we need, we'll put a 3 on it. I don't think that'll all go. Oh, I got it, did.
Yeah.
Nice.
It takes pretty good wire.
It does. Okay. So this one we're going to cut. Now, what we don't know, I'm assuming this is positive. Let's do this. Let's activate our BMS. Let's get it fire in the hole here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to control.
Stranger danger.
There we go. We now have power. Let's do this. Let's take.
Put the voltmeter on that. See what you get.
Yep. We'll put this back to DC volts. Turn it on.
And the wind's kicking up. You can feel
It
it.
is 53 volts. Okay. So we'll go ahead and put the meter in here. We can watch for voltage drop. Okay. So here, 53 volts. So I'm going to take this and I want to just take a wire. Let's grab that one. Where's that in? There it is. I'm going to cut this off. I need a pigtail here. There we go. We got ourselves a probe now. Okay, lights off. Good. Okay, go ahead. Lights on.
There you go.
Nope. We just blew the fuse.
Yeah.
Okay. It's definitely 12. Shut it off. So we definitely are 12 volt. I don't know why our little Well, we kind of lost track of time here. We forgot to turn the camera back on, but we have successfully installed the bulkhead. And I'll move the camera here so you kind of see it. The customer will plug in right here, and that will in turn feed into the charger, which we have not mounted the charger yet. That's what we're in the process of doing now. Is we're going to get the charger hooked up. We're going to screw it down here. This is the buck transformer power supply, and that's going to get screwed in right here on the deck. We'll be looming all this and wire labeling everything. All this will be out of the way. Here's a main disconnect that the customer can use to kill the power. Let me set this camera up here. So we'll be able to use it to kill the power on the 48 volt when they leave town. And we got to re-screw this back in. We took this apart to diagnose and pull wire, make sure the wires were good. It turns out we didn't have to, but we had some trouble finding the right wire. This buck transformer or voltage converter, it actually has a switch wire. So in this loom, we went up and we used a tone trace to figure out where this wire goes. And we found it tapped in here, so we tapped in, and this is what turns on the little transformer. So on the 48 volt to 12 volt. Yep, you go ahead, George. So anyway, that's what we're in the process. We put a block of wood here. We screwed it down. All that's nicely mounted. All this is going to get wire tied in, so it looks good. We'll probably bring it over here and tie it to that loom and bring it across somehow. And yep, bring it so it looks nice. So anyway, that's an update on this project. More later. Well, we missed getting the video, the final video of this club car conversion to a lithium battery. So I wanted to share how that looks. And here you could see the charger and the voltage reducer is installed, and we have, let me get around the other side here, and we also put a disconnect switch in, and we have this set up so when the arrow points towards the battery, it's on, and if you flip it this way, it shuts off. And so when the customer leaves, he's a winter Texan, when he leaves for the winter for 6 months, he just flips that switch. And here is the voltage converter. It's tied in to the switch up front that activates it when you turn on the switch, the key switch. And then there's the charger. Then we put a bulkhead in. We drilled a hole there, and we'll go ahead and, so here's the bulkhead to charge the battery. And what we do is we recommend you put the extension cord through the steering wheel and down into it. And then here is the meter that we put in, and right now it shows he's got 92% battery. We've got a little glare here, but it works really well. So that's wanted to share the finished result of this club car. What year is this, Bob?
Probably 2008.
2008. And we do like to put a little sticker on it telling where to run the battery at. 2008. Take care.